And here we go, six-man tag action. The Shield against Lashley, McIntyre, and Corbin.
I don't expect to see any style points in this one. There's going to be a lot of fists, a lot of feet, a lot of impact.
And the Shield hold the ring in the early going. And for Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley, you have to weather that early emotional storm.
Looks to me like they're already trying to regroup, trying to come up with a game plan. You don't think they would have mapped that out a little bit earlier tonight?
Calm yourself down, fangirl. Relax. This is what's going down. They are replanning. They know that the Shield are going to come in as a united front. This is not something we haven't all seen before, but sometimes until you are in the ring with an opponent against a foe, you can't fully appreciate what you're dealing with.
So Lashley will start things off in this matchup against Rollins. Quite the history between these two superstars late 2018, as Lashley now looks to play the power game and take out Rollins.
This is what Lashley, McIntyre, and Corbin are going to have to do. Isolate one member of the Shield at a time and destroy them individually. Because when the three-headed Cerberus is functioning on all cylinders, they're unstoppable.
And Rollins, and there's the sling blade to take down Bobby Lashley.
In 28 days, Seth Rollins could very well be the new Universal Champion. Roman Reigns, I'm sure someday, once again, will be Universal Champion. I am taking nothing away from these men individually or what they've done in the past, but they are not the same Shield that once ruled supreme over WWE.
Baron Corbin now the legal man as he drives Rollins into the corner, into the turnbuckle. Bobby Lashley said earlier, we're coming to collect. You don't have to like us, enjoy us, but you need to respect us. And now driving Corbin into the second turnbuckle is Seth Rollins.
It's like any man that constantly tells they need
Tag.
to be respected. That's where the trouble lies. You got to earn that.
And here comes Dean Ambrose. The lunatic fringe, sliding forearm, followed up by a knee by Rollins. And now the Shield clicking here in the early going. Cover, hooks the leg, kick out by Corbin at one.
Renee, to your point about respect, I mean, once upon a time, there were three guys who were relatively unknown who beat respect into the entire WWE roster.
Yeah.
They happen to be Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose.
Oh, and who will ever forget Survivor Series 2012, the night the Shield appeared on the scene for the first time and changed the course of history in WWE forever. Ambrose backing McIntyre into the corner. Tag again. Here comes Rollins. Tag. Roman Reigns will enter the ring for the first time in months. Reigns, down goes McIntyre. Covered by the big dog. Kick out by Drew. Roman Reigns said it's time to take our yard back. Roman Reigns with some very kind words about Rollins, saying that Seth Rollins watched over WWE when the big dog was gone.
Roman truly believes every word that he said. These three, Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns, all prided themselves on being the workhorses that carried WWE. That said, the situation has changed. Rollins is focused on Lesnar. Roman, as happy as everyone is to see him back, let's talk about the reality of the situation. Let's talk about how Roman hasn't been in a ring in how many months?
I think the big dog looks pretty comfortable in his yard right now.
I think he looks comfortable, Renee, but until he's getting beat down for several minutes by a Scottish psychopath, we won't know if it's the same big dog.
And it's a great point because McIntyre is in the best shape of his career. There perhaps is no one more focused right now on Monday Night Raw than Drew McIntyre, and he's showing you why.
You're nothing to me.
Roman whipped into the corner. An elbow catches McIntyre. Oh! What a right. Tag. Here comes Rollins. A double shoulder tackle. The wishbone action to McIntyre. You know, Roman talked a lot about the emotion of tonight and how tomorrow's not guaranteed. A lot of the lessons he learned as he was battling to fight back against leukemia, that life is too short and the most important thing we have in our life is relationships. Oh, and McIntyre, though, right to the ribs of Seth Rollins. And just like that, quells the rally. And McIntyre will make the tag to Bobby Lashley. Lashley now the legal man. And driving Rollins spine first into the barricade.
The power of Lashley is devastating to witness firsthand.
Well, Bobby Lashley, as he continues to power through Seth Rollins, said that the Shield broke up because there were too many egos.
He's not done.
Bobby Lashley says that there are no egos on his side, that the three of them are working together for a common goal.
Once upon a time, that was the MO.
Cover, hook to the leg, wraps the arm, and a kick out.
The Shield, that was their MO. No egos, three men for a similar cause. They wanted to affect change in WWE, and boy, did they ever do it.
And here comes Corbin, and one of the points that Corbin and McIntyre and Lashley have made is that, hey, the Shield, over the years of their dominance, they never faced a force quite like the three of these men. And that is a very good point, and it could be true.
You're going to tell me that Baron Corbin doesn't have an ego?
Ooh. It's not about not possessing an ego, Renee. It's about being able to put it aside for a common goal.
Oh, and a high elbow. Cover. Oh, I thought Corbin was going for the cover instead.
Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre are seeing the fractured Shield as opportunity.
And Corey, this is how Drew McIntyre turned things around moments ago.
McIntyre obviously did his homework. Seth Rollins' trademark athleticism was met with a well-placed boot right to the rib cage, and Rollins hasn't recovered since.
And again, it's the cohesiveness, the teamwork between McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin. We're talking about a trio that cost Braun Strowman a month of his career by shattering his elbow in a dominant, hellacious assault. That is what these three men are capable of.
Could really, truly be on the horizon of change here in WWE. We know we're in the 11th hour of the Shield. This is Corbin's opportunity to say, you know where the power lies? It lies with us. It starts and it ends with us. McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin.
Tag to McIntyre. Rollins tried to rally with a step-up enziguri.
Smart move by Drew.
Look at this.
And the power of McIntyre, but Rollins sends him flying. Seth needs to make a tag. Can he make it to Ambrose? McIntyre will not allow it to happen. Tag.
There we go.
Here comes the lunatic fringe. The very unpredictable Dean Ambrose.
Frenetic energy unleashed on this contest on McIntyre.
Lunatic and a psychopath.
One of the most complex individuals in the history of WWE. And McIntyre trying to power his way through. Ambrose rolls him up. Is it enough for the win here? And a kick out of two. And McIntyre sent over the top rope by Ambrose. Where the hell is Dean going?
Who knows?
Dean, top rope, off the post, drives the elbow! Into McIntyre.
We're seeing stars after that.
There are bodies everywhere.
A recurring theme here at Fastlane tonight.
And now Corbin from behind. And Ambrose catches him with a right hand.
Get a fist.
You know you're in a Shield match when there's chaos like this.
Good
Spear!
night, Dean.
By Lashley. McIntyre for the win to knock off the Shield. And breaking things up is Roman Reigns.
Take a look a few moments ago. Ambrose blowing caution and safety to the wind in order to take out McIntyre. But as we see, things continue to break down and degenerate on the outside.
And now the double team driving that Rollins that was sent over the barricade.
The guy better get out of the way.
And now McIntyre measuring Ambrose. Looking to put Ambrose away for the... Oh, down goes Ambrose. Actually driven out of the ring.
Ambrose, no stranger these days to the Claymore.
Driven out of the ring, and now you see McIntyre asking for the official to count. They take a count-out victory tonight. And Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley doing to the Shield what they've done to so many competitors.
Divide and conquer.
A count of 7 now for the official. And the Shield's reunion could be over very quickly. A count of 8 now, a count of 9. Ambrose barely beats the count back to the ring.
Ambrose just willingly stepped back into the lion's den.
Just such a vicious man, the Scottish psychopath. Drew McIntyre completely focused. Corbin in off the tag. Baron Corbin. Not forgetting everything this man has accomplished in his career. Too many people want to dwell on the fact that he ran Monday Night Raw into the ground. but he's been a much more accomplished athlete than that.
Well, Mr. Money in the Bank, United States champion, Baron Corbin has plenty of legitimate accolades. You may not like his attitude, but he's the truth. Played in the NFL, Golden Gloves boxing champion. I mean, I could go on and on.
By Lashley, hook to the leg now, and Ambrose in a kick out. And Lashley's been a completely different competitor since he lost the Intercontinental Championship, or should I say, Leo Rush lost the Intercontinental title to Finn Balor.
This rage that is now boiling in the blood of Bobby Lashley is just absolutely tearing his opponents apart. Right now, Dean Ambrose getting a taste of that.
Well, Lashley's been able to focus the rage inside. He's focusing it and releasing it on his opponent. You're absolutely right, it is. Not to mention what a freak athlete Bobby Lashley is.
Lashley showed promise for years and years and years, and now that potential is coming to a head as he drives Ambrose face first. Cover by Lashley. Kick out by Dean.
It is a deadly combination what Bobby Lashley has going for him.
Take another look at this. Ambrose looking to pick up the pace, is met and driven face first by Lashley.
McIntyre is now legal, and the thing you notice about McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin is the confidence. They realize what they've accomplished over the past number of months. They're not concerned about anyone. They know that they can mow down anybody in their path. And the power of McIntyre, suplex. Cover on Ambrose. Is it enough here? And a kick out at 2.
McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin are united in the name of power, period. The same thing that drove the Shield to make a splash in WWE is the same thing driving the other trio. What do you think now, Renee?
Look at McIntyre now looking to power Ambrose up. Ambrose, though, trying to shift his weight, which he does a second time, and now a third. Now a suplex of his own.
Now what, Graves?
Creates an opening. Can Dean get to Roman and Seth? Kick right to the face.
Do his damnedest to get over there.
Lashley's now in. He's legal.
Now, Lashley just way too quick. There's no way Ambrose is going to finish the deal here.
That's what's so scary about Bobby Lashley. Big, powerful, and
explosive.
Yeah, that's a great word. Explosive.
Ambrose somehow able to hang on, fighting his way off.
I don't think anyone's ever questioned the fight in Dean Ambrose.
Ambrose rolls through.
Whoa!
Neck breaker by Ambrose, and now he's got a chance.
Ambrose just averted disaster. Lashley was swinging for the fences with that right hand, but look, Bobby Lashley still closer to his corner than Dean is to the Shield.
That could be closed real quick.
Tag to McIntyre, and McIntyre again preventing Ambrose from making a tag.
Not quick enough.
Ambrose, that's vintage Ambrose there as he explodes off the ropes with a clothesline.
Homage to our own Nigel McGuinness.
And now Roman and Rollins on the apron. Tag, Roman's legal, so's Corbin, and here's the big dog.
We've seen tensions beginning to boil between these two for months, dating back to when Roman announced that he was ill. Corbin showing complete disregard.
The big dog is home.
Yeah, Roman Reigns with a lot to prove personally to Baron Corbin here tonight. Big boot drives Corbin down. And it's gotta feel good for Reigns. It's been a long time coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Corbin's on the wrong side of town for this.
Roman Reigns with the drive-by.
This ain't playing tonight.
Cover. McIntyre will save the matchup. Rollins along.